Greetings petrolheads, my name is the Tom, you're on my gaming channel and it's time for another episode of Automation, a car company tycoon game. Now today I'm going to be building another truck and it's going to be a 1970, well, let me see, is this a, what? I clicked the truck bodies and this is what I get. Okay. There we go. That is what I actually want. Look at that, actually. I haven't noticed this particular body before. Well, I probably have yesterday, but anyway. So this is gonna be a since we're already in 1978 Chevrolet C10. Good. And that was requested by BigzeeeN. And he said I should build a 350 cubic inches, I guess is what that refers to, V8 for it, producing 400 horsepower and 500 pounds-feet of torque, which I said was probably not going to be possible in 1978, because that's something that not even the real car made. And it is something that you can achieve today, but not in 1978. As far as I know, at least, or let's put it this way: if you stick with the pushrod nature of this and the carburetor nature of this engine, and it's only a 5.7 liter, so it's going to be pretty tough to get 680 newton meters out of that. Anyway. So we have a leather chassis with, well, on Wikipedia it says carbon steel, and I don't really know what that really means here. It is longitudinal. It does have, yeah, well, the suspension is more like McPherson strut front and solid axle leaf rear, simplified at least, because it is a little bit more complicated than that. So. Should you flare the rear and the wheel arches? Yes, I think so, that the tires don't stand over the edge. Please. Yeah, there we go. It looks better. Okay, nice. So we're gonna start with the aesthetics, and oh yeah, I still haven't really finished my my discussion of earlier. Yeah, so what I'm going to do instead of building a 350 cubic inch engine, I am going to build a 554 engine, 554 cubic inch engine, because that was available in the C10, and it does produce 500 pounds-feet of torque and also 390 horsepower, so, well, I think you might be happy with that. I'm gonna use these grills, even though I know that the real car does not have as many chrome details in its grill, but it just simplifies things so much. And I think this, it's close to the real looks anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. It's got some headlights right here, and it's got some headlights right there, and it's got some more inside here. There is that. Then we have the badge between those two grills. So let's see, do we have any badge in the game that is a little bit close to the Chevy badge? Not really. Let's use this then. Can I not make this longer? No. Okay. Whatever. So What else do we need here? I think we're basically done with the front end, because as I keep saying, on these front bumpers that are there by default, I cannot put number plates or any fixtures for that matter. So there is that. Good, so next up we have some indicators. Where are they? There they are. And they go pretty much like here. Yes, and then the door handles are pretty much, where are they? These, I would say. Please. Where'd they go? They go here. Yeah, pretty much. That's where they go, like right there. Good. And then we have a very simplistic rear end. Wait a minute. Where was the? I lost the picture I was using for references. Oh, there it is. So the rear end is really simple. And again, hello, Mr. Gap between the body panels. Well, it's an American truck. What do you expect? Hashtag sarcasm. I do not actually mean what I just said. It is just, you know, I was playing with, you know, some common reputations, if you will, that American trucks have in Europe at least. And looks like I cannot make this go around the edge here. Why can I not? It works on other bodies. Why not in this one? Sometimes I don't understand this game. Anyway, we're gonna put some white. Oh, wait a minute. How is this proportioned? It's a little bit longer than this. Some white in here. That's another thing I don't understand. That sometimes you can see the white fixtures on top of the red ones, and sometimes you can't. It's yeah, not really logical to me. And that's basically it for the rear end. It does say Chevrolet here, but it's not in chrome letters, so I don't think I want to do that. And the C10 was rear-wheel drive, whereas the GMC or what? Which one was the standard all-wheel drive? The Case series. Well, I don't know. But the C series was rear-wheel drive, and we can only give it rear-wheel drive anyway, so not even bother with that. And as I said, I'm gonna go for the 454 cubic inch V8 here. It has a bore of 108 millimeters, which is pretty large, needless to say, I guess, and a stroke of 100 millimeters. That is a little bit too much. There we go. It is obviously a push rod. It is made from cast iron. The crank is probably cast iron too, if I had to guess. And yeah, probably forged pistons though, because of the torque this thing is gonna make. Should we go for forged steel as well on the crank? I don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna just tune this engine in such a way that it produces the horsepower and torque figures. I could not find what kind of compression ratio it's running. It is probably... Wait a minute, what's... Okay, so there it says it does have... Yeah, impact... Huh? What the heck? Okay. I don't know. I couldn't find any more information here. It is a carburetor with DCOE performance. No, that's not what it looks like. It looks like that's what it looks like. Single carburetor with 4 barrels. Performance intake, yeah. And what fuel is it running on? Probably super leaded, if I had to guess. The ignition timing is probably gonna be somewhere around here, and the rev limit is yeah, let's leave it at 5.8. Give it some fuel or probably short cast exhaust, if I had to guess. Dual exhaust still, and we're looking to produce 390 horsepower. So let's keep that in mind. Probably has a reverse flow muffler. Okay, so we are knocking. That is why we have this power drop here. Okay, so that's 342 horsepower. Need to sharpen the cam profile. We have significant valve float. Let's give it like 5,000 revs then. Bottom end part is starting to reach its rev limit as well, so the only other option we have right here is the I-beam steel. That gives us a better rev range, that is. So we're at 625 Newton meters. We need 680. 642. That's 628. 643. Okay, I think I might as well increase the quality a little bit. On here, and on the exhausts. So we got 370 horsepower, 645 Newton meters. We can increase the... Oh, wait a minute, that does not help our torque very much. This? Oh! Okay. So is it a twin carburetor after all? Could be. So 399 horsepower. There we go, there's your 500 pound-feet of torque. And let's keep increasing this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we can load the cam profile just a little bit, so we make a better torque curve. There we go. That's great. I'm content with this. So let's put this in there with a 4-speed manual gearbox. Top speed is probably going to be around 200. It does not have a differential as far as I know. It probably comes on hard long life road tires. So 225s in the rear end. Steel rims, because there's no other option. It does have disc brakes up front, which I think is gonna mean 2 pistons, and it does have drum brakes in the rear end. I do not know the diameters of it, so I'm just gonna make an educated guess. It does not have any sort of under tray here. We do not have wings or lips, so we don't need to bother with the wing angle here. Let's put this cooling somewhere above what we need for better reliability. So how fast? This is a projected an estimated top speed of 228. It's actually pretty good. Let's make this thing go to 100 or slightly above 100 kilometers now in second gear. The interior has... how many seats does it have? 2 or 3? Yeah, it has 3 as far as I know. And standard probably has to have power steering, because otherwise a truck like this is gonna be extremely difficult to maneuver. A standard safety, I would say, and then we have pretty standard suspension here, and let's leave it at normal here. So we get a car that's actually not that heavy. I would have expected this to be at least like 1.9 tons, 2 tons maybe. Let's look at our wheel spin. Gorgeous, 64.2%. That's your truck for the massive burnouts that you want to do in it. It doesn't really matter how much you can put on it, how much you can tow, even though this one would have a lot of towability because of all its torque. And it goes 218.8 kilometers an hour, 7.5 from 0 to 100. Water mile 15.06. Yeah. Now this is, I think I like this result here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Oh, if you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Also consider subscribing if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.